buckle up, y'all, buckle up. All right, so follow me. Just bear with me now. All right, so when you get the land under contract with the partner, the first thing you want to do is called a geotechnical analysis. So you want to make sure the soil is actually good. So you want to hire it's called a geotech for short term, but it's geotechnical analysis, and they're going to do what's called like soil borings in the ground, and they're going to make sure the soil is suitable to actually build. If that doesn't check off, keep it moving. But that checks off, now you go to phase 2. Now it's called a phase 1 environmental. That's gonna be the next thing. Usually a geotech can have the phase 1, they can do it simultaneously. But once the geotechnical analysis checks off, you're gonna do the phase 1A. Phase 1A is the history of the land. So it's gonna give you a 1,000-page document of everything that the land has to do with the land. Once those 2 things check off, the next phase is gonna be the civil engineer. And that's gonna be when, okay, this ground is good, we can move forward. Now boom, here's the vision for the piece of land. Once you have that civil engineer, you're gonna also simultaneously get what's called a wetlands process. You're gonna look in the GIS and you see what's called a flood zone. So you don't always see the streams on the flood zone. We just had a project, we thought we could get like 180 lots out of it. It went down to like 113 because we got the wetlands done and it cut off like almost 20, 30 lots, more than that. Yeah. But once you get the site plan, the wetlands, now you're gonna do what's called a TRC meeting with the city. That's just a preliminary meeting that you meet with the planning department, and you go say, hey, this site plan our civil engineer designed, is it good before we actually submit it to the city? It's gonna be every department, police department, fire department, every department of the city is gonna be on that meeting, and then you're gonna go through a checklist. Once they approve that, say, hey, make these changes, do this, now you're gonna sometimes have to go through a neighborhood meeting. The neighborhood meeting is where you meet the people of the town. You tell them your vision, you walk the vision with them, and then you're gonna just express to them, what your plan is, for the site in the city. Once you go through that neighborhood meeting, then now you finally submit what's called, it's different in every city, but you're gonna submit the form to submit either for the site plan approval or you're gonna submit a rezoning. Those are 2 different pathways depending on what you have to do. Once that actually gets approved preliminarily, now you're gonna do what's called construction documents. And that's gonna be the final drawings from the civil engineer. Once the civil engineer takes that, it's probably gonna be another 2-3 months. Then once they finish that, now you're gonna submit that to the city. And now if the city approves that, now it's fully entitled.